So this thing's munching down on your face. How do you get out of this?
Well, she took that first bite, and then I like said, screw this. So I rolled over and started punching her in the face with my right arm. I stuck my finger in her nose, trying to get like the little curl on the edge of her nose. I was trying to grab that, peel that back. She'd snap on my hand, and I'd try to poke the eyeball and grab her ear. She was snapping at me, I was able to get my hand away. And then she come down to bite me in the face a second time. And as she come down to bite me in the face a second time, it just was like a sweet moment. Her mouth was just open and in the right position. I was able to punch my left hand into her mouth. And I just remember my fingers sliding down her tongue, and you could feel all the bumps and the ridges and the scars, kind of like with like soft leather. When the further you got back, it got rough, and then it got smooth again. And I shoved my index finger and middle finger down into her throat and wrapped my thumb and ring and pinky finger around her tongue and squeezed hard as I could with my two fingers down her throat. The first thing she was like started to choke almost and kind of gasp. So I was still holding on, and her back legs were digging into my right side. I could feel her claws, and that was quite painful. I was trying to push her off, trying to push her legs off, and it wasn't having much luck when I was pushing on it. My hand just slipped, or I slipped on the fur, and I hit the belly, and I could tell it was the belly because of the lack of hair and much thinner. And I reached up and grabbed something what I thought was balls, some very loose skin, and I grabbed, twisted, and pulled. And as soon as I grabbed that and twisted and pulled, she kind of made like a and then squealed like a pig, like a real deep squeal of a pig. Well, she's making this horrible sound and gagging. I figured she got the point, so I let go, and she ran back the way she came. And I just remember feeling it and seeing it as she defecated all across the hillside as she ran away.
Really? Well, that would have been insult to injury if she just shit all over you.
Well, I got a little bit on me. I'm not sure if it was mine or hers, but there was a little bit.
Oh my God. So you had to, so when you reached under with your right hand to push her legs off, you still had your left hand down her throat?
Correct. Yeah. My left hand was in her throat, and my right hand was holding on to something soft.
What do you think you got under there that was soft?
Well, I thought it was balls at first. And then the game warden told me that it was a female bear, and and it wasn't balls I was holding on to, and I kept telling them, no, it was balls. I just ripped them off, and now it's a female bear. I got a hold of something, probably the female private parts, whatever, real loose skin, I guess really loose skin.
Vagina lips, maybe.
Yeah, maybe there.
Got the old clitoris.
Maybe you got a butthole. Maybe that's why she defecated everywhere. You had your hand up her ass.